I can't
it's
undo
fine.
it.
It's fine.
I can't pause it.
I didn't realize you were just waiting on me. I'm sorry, guys.
So
No, it's all right, buddy. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to start out with I get 2 threat for every player, and you guys are going to have 2 total holdover from last session momentum.
Are you serious? You get 2 threat from each player?
Yeah.
Oh,
Start.
wow.
That's because we're badasses, though, isn't it? Really?
I guess so. I'm going to put on my bravado face right now and be like, you know what? Take no, I'm not even going to say it because he will.
So we're on Star Trek Adventures Rogues, Season 1, Episode 2. And I want to start off with a real brief last time on Star Trek Adventures Rogues recap.
And we're gonna put our pauses on, our mutes.
Oh, yeah.
No. I want you guys to recap it real quick.
Okay, fine.
What do you guys remember?
I remember having a milk in a dirty glass, and we kind of formed the party together in the local tavern / pub / quarter 9, whatever it's called. And this Uncle Bob came in, and we bought a ship from him, but we put him through hell to get a really great price.
Yep.
And then we decided let's start our own pimp business, but that didn't work out. So we decided let's try and sell negligees. That didn't work out because the Klingon model was like, I refuse to do it. So instead we decided let's be smugglers. Yeah, I know, right?
We can come back to that one, definitely.
Look, there's still a pin in it. But then we decided and I made dumb names for everybody. And then we finally decided let's be smugglers. So we have a ship now, and with a pretty big cargo. We're going to build a sliding wall, like a secret compartment, but we just haven't gotten there yet. And we found some Ferengi who want us to bring this thing to this package to to Deep Space Nine, and then somebody else who's bringing Klingon blood wine or something like that to Deep Space Nine also. And then all of a sudden the package that we had broke open and it's running around all over the place, and that's where we stopped.
With a hull breach.
Oh, you said wait, whoa. A hull breach also?
A little one. You hear the air whistling.
I think I remember because I'm up in the infirmary, so I was still fast asleep. Because I personally don't sleep, I figured that my guy actually treasures his sleep, so he's always out like a light.
He sleeps vicariously through you.
Exactly. Or I'm the other way around. I sleep vicariously through him.
My bad.
But yes, I do remember you saying that there was the sound of I think you said it was something that sounded like somebody may have opened the airlock.
No. It was just it's like a small, almost a small whistle of air leaving the ship, and that's where we're gonna pick up right now.
I run in. Bridges, save the wine. Save the Vulcan wine, the Klingon wine.
Well, there's several barrels of blood wine there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all strapped down. What do you want me to do? Hold them?
You seem awfully calm in this situation. Somebody stop this thing from running. What is that thing?
What?
Mutated
no, I don't know what you're talking about, Cat. I'll beat your ass.
Get off my brain. Get out of my cargo bay.
Whatever. Okay, I'm out.
What is this thing running around our cargo bay?
Well, you don't see anything in the cargo bay right now, but you do hear that whistling of air.
It jumped out the freaking. It made a hole in
it.
Escaped.
I mean, obviously it's not a very big hole, because if it was, everything would be getting sucked out right now.
Yeah. All right. Somebody. It's just a very small, like a really, really, really small hole.
Do you want to go looking for it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Can we get something to patch it up, like a coolant or a sealant or something?
Yeah. Well, actually, I was thinking if it's really, really, really small, you could just slide your little Klingon member in there, and it'll be just fine.
You know what? I would like first of all, I will beat your ass.
You just said that, and I just got you with this. What are you gonna
No,
do?
no,
Klingon
no.
Terry Crews?
No, okay, first of all, you want to be Captain Kirk? I will stop you.
Give me a,
I get to do the text thing. That's just.
This is gonna be fun. This is great.
All right. So where is this hole? Like I'm looking I'm trying to listen. I'm like, what the frig? What the frig?
give me an
My ship.
Give me an insight and I guess science check. So just 2 dice and
Okay. Insight and science together. Insight is 11. Science is 2, right? No, it's 1. Ew, so 12. Okay. I got a 16 and an 18, so I don't see nothing, do I?
yeah, you're not finding it. Not yet.
I'm
Can
like
I
on the ceiling. I don't see it.
can I make a roll to see if I wake up?
You could just wake up if you
Okay,
want.
that's cool. No worries. So alarm's going off. What's going on? Do we have like an internal comms or anything? Do we have communicators? I we never really discussed that.
Oh yes, you do have communicators. Being a civilian though, because you were a civilian medic, right, or a doctor.
Yeah.
You would. It wouldn't be like a Starfleet communicator unless it was
It'd be
an
like a
older.
handheld one.
Like I said, it could be whatever trapping you want. If you, it could be an older Starfleet flip one. It could be like a wrist one. It could be whatever trapping you want to give it. Because at the end of the day, they're communicators.
Of course. I think for now, because I was probably down on my luck or down on my money, so I probably got an old style flip one.
But
I'll flip one open. And boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Yeah, is something happening?
We think we have we think we have something on the ship, and the captain is bumbling all over the place like a oh god.
Bumbling? That's a word of disobedience right there.
But it's also
Okay,
the truth.
I'll throw something on and head down to where these guys are.
Okay. You go down to the cargo area, and as soon as you go down there, you hear that whistling sound of air just whistling out.
Okay. I'll go and have a look at the box though. Obviously the crate is open, is it?
Yeah, the crate is open. The one that the Ferengi gave you guys.
Okay. I will give the box and its contents a once over. Looking for anything that might give us some clue as to what was inside it.
They look like assorted weapons from different governments.
Okay.
Can I take one of my bags of like a Cheez-It type cracker, crumble up the crackers, and then throw the dust into the air to see if it moves towards where this air is leaving?
Yeah.
That's smart. That's really smart.
Okay. Here's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
This is you guys are gonna like this because this is something that can help you guys. So I want you to make a roll of. We'll do insight and science. Do an insight science roll. Here's the thing. Difficulty 0. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your insight and your science, roll 2 dice. Any successes that you get will help you build momentum.
Okay. So I want 11 or less.
Yeah.
I've got 2 13s, so that's a no-go.
Okay, but because there's difficulty 0, you're still going to get to see where this stuff is going.
Okay.
So you do see the little dust kind of floating and right out basically what would be the front of the ship.
All right. I'm going to hope if people haven't noticed it, wave to get some attention and say, "Over, this way," and
Okay.
start walking towards that direction.
Okay.
Okay.
That was genius. You know what? Take
Oh.
10 karma points.
Thank you.
Oh, dear, I do that
Oh,
as well. I can't
Jesus.
help it. So if I'm playing a different game, having GM'd Marvel, yeah, anything like that, yeah, take 10 karma. Oh,
Yeah.
no, wrong game. No.
Hey, technically, I tried to reward you.
Yeah. I just rolled in
Okay.
force too bad.
While those guys are doing that, again, I'm still over by the box. Is there anything that appears to be missing from inside the crate?
Well, it looks like that some of it's packed in nicely.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe it all was at one point, but now a lot of it is moved around and kind of looks like it's just been chucked in there.
Okay. I guess what I'm looking for signs that there might have been something alive in here.
Either in there or got into it.
I'm looking for trace elements of something that might have been alive with. I mean, I've got to focus in xenobiology, something
Oh,
that
okay.
if I can insight and security.
No, if you're using it'd be some kind of science, probably.
Okay, insight and science, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 or less, and a 3 or less is bonus.
Okay.
Because I'm a focus.
Yep.
2 successes. I've got a 1. So yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, so you guys get another point of momentum because it was difficulty 1.
Nice.
You do see it we'll say you see some like pretty nasty fecal matter in there.
Ew.
I'm not going to scoop that up with my fingers and sniff it or anything like that. I'll just be like,
Oh, it smells like the cap.
Still not worse than Klingon.
So, because again, obviously I did the thing and swapped the talents around for what was on the actual thing for the Deltons. I can speak telepathically to Bill as captain.
Okay.
So I'd say there might be something else on board with us.
Son of a gun. Okay. I'll think for it. So I'm going to put out a projection and just see, is there a fifth thought around here?
You're just picking up, like, other than your crew, you're picking up just chaotic thoughts.
So there is something else out there? You said other than my crew, I'm picking up chaotic thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try and focus in on where. I need a direction.
Probably not finding much of a direction, but it's within the ship. But obviously,
It's still in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm telling everybody else.
Oh, okay.
You told me, I'm telling them.
The hole is not very big. We're talking what, maybe inch and a half diameter.
Klingon glory hole. Gotcha.
Wow. That's not even bigger than my pinky.
Thank you.
It's the explosive decompression at the end. That's what they look forward to. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, I'm gonna call out to Nash, psychically. Bridges, get the torch, whatever, the blowtorch. Seal up this this breach.
Seal the breach, please. crazy human.
It's implied.
All right, I go to find the sealant. Oh, where it would be in the utilities area, right? Like the cargo bay.
An engineer would know where that is.
Okay, calm down. All right,
We have been on the ship for about 8 hours.
20 minutes. Yeah, right. Like you really
And I
gonna
know
throw
where
this at me?
everything on this tub is, except for my captain's chair.
You don't
And I'm
even
sorry,
have
did
that.
you say that the breach is an inward type of break, or is it an outward type of the metal going?
It's
Oh.
it looks like it's from the inside out.
From the inside out?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so I get the sealant. And I start looking for the hole.
Oh, they found the hole.
Follow the Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia's found the
yeah,
hole.
oh, yeah,
So
all right. I start working on it, like
Okay.
spray.
Just give me a control engineering check. Difficulty 1.
What again? Sorry.
Control engineering.
Okay.
So add your
1.
control and your engineering.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Roll 2d20 and need 1 success.
All right. I got a 10 and a 15.
All right. What's your control and engineering?
My control is 1 and my engineering is 4.
What was your control? I didn't hear you.
Control is 1. No, I'm sorry. Control is 9. Sorry. 9.
Okay. So in order to
Sounds
get
like-
success, you just have to roll under. You have to roll under the total number of control and engineering.
So you got a 9
Okay.
and a 4, right?
That's 13. So I got
Okay.
15.
And what were your rolls?
15. A 10 and a 15.
Okay, so you got 1
10
success.
passed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 1 success. All right, so yeah, so you managed to get the thing sealed up.
Cool.
Crudely, but
Cool.
done. No more,
It's 'cause of
no air
Klingon
going out.
ingenuity. It's because of Klingon ingenuity that this problem has been fixed.
And it's Klingon
You're
math
welcome.
that it took so damn long. Anyway,
You know what? You want to talk about ridges, your forehead? Like it looks like you could just slope down the
you know what
mountains
your
of
worst
Kukulkan.
enemy is, Klingon? Botox. Now shut up.
You know what's biggest enemy of humans? Time and child support.
Aren't you half human? Bitch.
Yeah, I know. So
Anyway,
wait.
so
Oh god.
okay, I'm going to start trying to reach out and try and find where this thing is, not just psychically, but through my ears, my eyes, all that stuff. Something, if anything moves, and I'm going to put out the message, rummage, but carefully. Phasers on stun, if you have them. Shoot them if you have them.
Hold on a second. There we go. I just saved everybody's eardrums.
okay.
You don't hear anything right now. Like you're not hearing anything in the cargo bay.
Oh man, if it got in my secret stash.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's start spreading out, boys and Klingon.
You know what?
I'll call out.
I'm gonna stab you one day. I'm gonna stab you.
Is the Klingon way? You wanted to take over?
If it's with your
No, no,
centimeter
no,
phallus, if you're going to stab me with your centimeter phallus, I'm not worried.
You know what?
Just put a flesh wound.
You know, you're gonna keep ripping on me like
Remember,
8 or
every
9
time
dozen
you
more
started
times,
it.
and I'm gonna lose it.
Remember, every time you have started it. You don't know me, fool.
No, you know what? No, you know what? Let's just find this thing. All right.
Has it left
Kill it.
any type of evidence of a path, either a trail or claw marks or web or fluid, anything to
That's
indicate where it's been?
that's a good question as well. Where are you looking?
Now, yeah, so I'm now working my way back from where the breach was to working my way back to where it was at one point.
Oh, like toward the crate where it started?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's actually the crate's almost up again, like almost against the wall, because like the way it everything is packed. Let me see if I can't get a little diagram for you.
Because I think, did you say
Help
that
you
the crate that we're transporting legitimately was hidden behind the stuff that we are transporting legitimately? Basically, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you guys were trying to hide it. So
Yeah, so we hid it behind the blood wine, didn't we?
of course my scale is, don't go with my scale. I'm just kind of showing you. My scale means nothing.
Okay.
So like
Yeah, I see.
obviously your cargo bay is bigger than that, but so if it's up against the wall, and then you got the barrels of blood wine surrounding it, trying to hide it. You know what I mean? So there's probably like enough crawl space or whatever behind it that you guys were able to get around. But
I'll scoop up a sample of this fine fecal matter for analysis.
or in technical terms, poop.
That's the one. Far too refined to use a word like that.
Oh,
That's Ringo Starr. Everybody's going, oh, it's shit.
Hang around with the Beatles.
Was that Eric the Viking?
That too.
I don't know if I've seen it with the Vikings. We should have
So
done
you-
really. Python, isn't it? Anyway, sorry.
so
Yeah.
Emilio wanted to look for any kind of claw markings, right? Still,
Some type of path or trail that
okay.
evidence of it.
Go ahead and do give me an insight with what's going to be the best for tracking. Probably
Security?
security. Let's go with security. Insight security.
Don't forget, we have got 2 momentum as well if you need to buy extra dice.
You actually have 3 momentum now.
Oh, do we? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I need a 9 or lower. No, I've got a 14 and a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're not seeing anything. And just because I had you roll doesn't mean it is there either. I'm just saying you don't see anything.
Right.
And then was the
You can
Doctor?
use momentum as well to re-roll, can't you? Or is it re-roll 1? I can't remember. Just because these guys have been obviously
I got-
the game before.
I got my screen right in front of me. Let me look. Common momentum spins. It doesn't have that. I think that's a re-roll with the D6s is the momentum spend.
Okay.
Because like if you in order like you could,
That's right. That makes sense. Yeah. No. Don't listen to me.
no, still a good question though. Still a good question.
No worries. Okay. But yeah, I'll scoop up some of this poop in the 24th century equivalent of a petri dish.
Which is probably still a petri dish.
It's just got some neon lights on it or something, and pop that in my medical kit.
Okay. It's just it's probably still a petri dish. I'm just thinking the microscope is better.
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing here?
I'm putting away my stuff, and I'm going to check the engine, make sure it's all the up and up.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're gonna go up to the main deck then?
Yes.
Okay. How about everybody else?
I want
Since
to
I didn't
say,
find,
go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, since I didn't find anything in this room, I'll proceed to the next closest room and do my best to find it.
So the way the ship is laid out, your lower, essentially it's about 3 decks tall, but it's really 2 decks. The lower deck is your cargo hold, and it's about the height of 2 decks, and then you have your main deck on top, which is where everything else is.
Gotcha.
I'm going to mention, hey Doc, can you try and like check with your tricorder and
Oh, yes. I've got one of those.
hey, can it be
Okay.
the old one that Spock used to use with the little boop, boop,
As I said, I can quite happily say that he's got a thing for archaic tech. So yeah.
Oh, so you got the purse one.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes, I will have a scan with my tricorder, see if I can pick anything up.
Yeah, it's using your tricorder. You are detecting 5 life signs within the ship.
5? Oh, okay.
5.
The GM is here?
No,
Hmm.
well, the GM's always here.
Any chance? That's bonus momentum, isn't it? I was going to see if there's any chance of getting a fix on location or distance from our current position of.
Or what it is?
Don't know about what it is. I might be able to get can't even talk now. Kind of an average or a distance of where everybody is in relation to me with the tricorder, so we can try and pinpoint where it is.
Yeah. I'm going to have you roll on that one.
Okay.
Just because you're dealing with a little bit older tech, but it's only going to be a difficulty 1.
No problem.
Don't roll a 0.
Do a insight in science or medicine, depending on how you're looking at it. Depending on how you're looking at it.
I'm a doctor. I'd be looking at it from a medical point of view, so that's going to be 16 or less.
Maybe looking for heartbeats or
yeah, that'd be a good way of doing it. Yes, of course, yeah. Would my again, I've got xenobiology. Would that count in this as a focus?
Sure.
Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. So I've got 5, which is equal to my medicine, so that's 2 successes. But my other one was a 20, so that's a complication.
Okay. Okay. So let me first give you you have a momentum because you had 2 successes, right?
Mhm.
All right, let's get that first. As far as your complication goes, because of the old design of the tricorder and the old hull design and it just being bare metal and everything, and
Mhm.
you're having a hard time pinpointing it.
Okay.
But generally, I'll give you this much. It's on the main deck.
It's on the main deck. Okay.
We're going to cut to Nash as you're going up and you're coming into that little hallway. And just as you go past the bridge, you happen to just turn your head and you see lights lighting up on it. And you look out, the star field is going like this. Not like this,
Yeah.
It's going like this.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I must have taken some of the captain's stash. What am I seeing?
We're spinning or
Yeah.
we're rotating.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Rotating out
Alright,
warp. We were still at warp, weren't we? So
Okay. So, am I still able to walk down the thing? Am I still able to walk down the corridor to the?
Yeah, the
room?
inertial dampeners are working. You notice that, and it's not like flying past you. It's just, it's not going straight. It's tumbling,
Oh.
you know?
Tell everybody what I've seen. Like, I
Get up to the
describe it.
pilot seat. I scream it in my mind. Get up to the pilot seat. It's at the controls.
Okay.
Did you just tote a little? I know in California it's like, all good out there, right?
No. 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 Not, shut up. Stay on my business.
Methinks the pothead does protest too much.
All right. So I head up to. I try to. I check the engines and then I try to find the pilot seat.
Oh, wait. So are you going back to engineering or are you going into the cockpit?
Oh, going into the cockpit.
Okay, you go into the cockpit. What are you trying to do? Just gain control?
Just kind of diagnostic on what's going on. Like probably see if I can if the ship can pinpoint where the fifth life form is.
So you want to use like an internal sensor kind of deal?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So that would be,
yeah. So first you're going to do your, I reckon control and science.
okay. Control and science. 9 and 3. Okay.
And then what we can do is we can use the ship here, which would be first, how many successes did you get?
I got a 3 and I got a 3 and a 19. But my science is 3 and my control is 9. So I kind of made it.
have you got any focuses that might apply? Because if you got a focus that applies, then anything that rolls equal to, or any results that you've got that are equal to or less than your attribute that you use, your discipline that you're using, will count as 2 successes.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I did Xeon biology. I could probably figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Right? That's
yeah.
one of my focuses.
And so when you're rolling your D20s, unless failures come up with 20, just ignore the failures. I just need to know number of successes. But that being said, because you have that that focus, and that rolled lower than your science, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that counts as 2 successes.
Okay, cool.
Now, because you're using the ship's sensors, we can use the ship stats here. And sensors plus science is a 9. So does anybody want to roll for the ship? Just 1 die?
Okay.
Do what?
Just roll 1d20.
Okay. I got a 6.
Okay, so now you have 3 successes.
All right.
Computer, try to isolate the fifth. I'm trying to use dialogue. Computer, try to analyze all 5 life forms on the ship in current locations.
Okay. There are 3 life forms in the cargo deck and 2 life forms on the main deck. Locations being, oh, for momentum, I'll let you have the locations
Use it. Use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
because you can use a momentum in order to get information. Further information from me. One is in the cockpit, the other is in the galley.
I knew it.
All right.
Our
I'm heading,
food.
It's got the munchies.
All right,
That's what it is.
And then right then and there, you hear a bunch of banging and clanging and all that going on in the galley because it's just across the hall from you. While from there, hold your thought. I want to see what these other guys are doing.
If I'm hearing all this stuff from Bridges up there from Nash, then I'm running up towards the galley. And I'm mentioning to everybody, guys, it should be in the galley, form a perimeter.
Yeah, I will follow the captain.
I'm heading over there too. Or I'm waiting for everybody to arrive.
Yeah.
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and just a reminder, you're still spinning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ship's still spinning.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I stop the ship from spinning?
What's your con?
Like, is there my con? I mean 1.
Yeah, Billy the Kid will take care of that, man. You just keep your hands off the controls, all right? Wind up making it worse.
For those going,
Yeah, earlier.
Huh?
Oh, earlier, Bill shouted get to the cockpit, and I imagine that's being my expertise. I would be booking it there.
Okay, let's have you get to the cockpit right after he's run these scans real quick then. Yeah, you see the ship is out of control.
All right.
So
Well, let's get this thing corrected.
give me a daring con roll, and we'll just, you know what? I'm gonna increase the difficulty. I'm gonna use one of my threats. So it's a difficulty 2. Daring con roll.
All right, so that I have to get 17 or lower.
Yeah,
Based on my numbers. And you're saying I have to do it on both dice now because it's a difficulty 2?
Yes, and do you have any focuses that would apply?
Piloting.
Let's see. I've got composure, helm operations,
Helm operations.
small.
You do have a focus. So anything you roll, if you roll something under your con, that'll count as 2 successes.
And again, don't forget, we have a momentum, so you can spend a momentum to get an extra dice.
That's true. So if you want to use any momentum,
I think you can get it's a maximum of you can get a maximum of 5, can't you? But the cost increases for each one that you buy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you could buy up to 3 of them, 3 dice, because you're starting with 2 automatically. So the first die is 1 momentum. Second die is you basically have enough momentum right now to buy 2 dice if you want, to where you'd be rolling 4 dice total.
And I need to get 2 successes. That's what we're.
Yeah. Do you? But if you want to use momentum, you got to let me know ahead of time.
All right, fine. I'll use 1 momentum. I don't want to be a hog.
Just 1. All right. So you're going to roll 3 dice. Roll 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I've got a 5, an 11, and a 16. The 5 is what my con is. So does that count as 2 successes?
That's 2 successes. So how many successes do you have total there?
So let me see. That's 3. Is the 16 good enough? Let me see. Yeah. So I technically have 4 successes.
Oh.
And then, does somebody want to roll we're going to do engines plus con on the ship. So somebody want to roll one dice for me?
Mr. Sunday
is your,
Movies.
13 is your target number. This is just rolling for the ship. Roll
I
one
got
d20.
I got 9.
I got 6. Oh.
Huh? You got 6?
I got a
I
6.
9.
Oh.
Sorry.
All
do you
right.
wanna-
It doesn't matter. It's another success. So technically, you guys,
Okay.
you're sitting on 5 successes.
Wow.
So that's 3 momentum. That's 2 that we could put in the pool, but you can use them before they go to the pool if you want. But I mean, at this point, you gain control of it. And so what you could do, the most I could put into the pool is 2, and you have 3 momentum. If you want to use that 1 momentum for, say, more information or something before you lose that 1,
Mhm.
you can.
I have a
big-
question then that I from the DM. Why are you
Yeah.
such a dick? No, seriously. What is this thing? Can we figure out what this thing is?
Well, this is up to him. It has to pertain to what's going on
Gotcha.
with the con.
Okay. So, yeah. Looking at the helm, is there something that I can pick up on why we are in this current predicament? Like, what could have sent us? Does it look like we were taken off of autopilot, or have what
So
sent us in the spin?
looking at the helm,
Mhm.
the best way I can compare this to is, if you ever driven an older vehicle where the steering wheel's kind of permanently turned, and in order to drive
Oh.
straight.
Bad alignment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pull the steering wheel straight, you're actually turning.
Damn you,
Sure.
Bob!
It's almost as if the calibration is off. Like it just
Mhm.
started, like all of you had to overcompensate with your controls to straighten out.
I'll get it.
Okay. Well, we know what Nash is going to be doing then when we get to Deep Space Nine.
Oh yeah.
At this point, the other 2 of you, Cersei and the Doctor, Captain and the Doctor, are getting up into the area now.
Finally. And Nash is right there behind me.
Yeah. And
Nash, make sure this thing, huh?
And I was going to say Amelia's in the cockpit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so Nash, we're gonna go in. Don't open the door unless or don't open the door for anything else. Don't let anything get out. All right.
Got it.
All right. Doc, you ready?
I'm ready. And Nash, try not to kill it.
Oh yeah, try not to kill it.
No promises.
It might be part of the cargo. Okay, cool. I open up the door, I throw the doctor in, and I close it. No, I'm joking. I jump in with him.
We come in peace. Isn't that what we're supposed to say?
Yeah, right.
How is this the Archer version of Firefly?
I take it then. I will have my medical tricorder out, but I'll have my phaser in my other hand.
You guys going into the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. As you go into the kitchen, the
I grab
lights
the
come.
meat tenderizer.
The lights come on, and it looks like it's been ransacked by children. It's been destroyed.
No, my mushrooms.
I hand the doctor the what is it, the rolling pin. As I'm looking
Okay.
around, I just
Yeah.
I got my meat tenderizer.
Oh, you're gonna beat the meat? I'm sorry. That,
No. That's called projection from a Klingon. So they give each other brisses with bat lifts. Get out of here.
oh god.
So I'll use. Obviously, I know we both are, but I'm an empath as well. What can I pick up about the people in our immediate vicinity?
Yeah.
Well, first, everybody, tell them what you're thinking, what your thoughts are.
Well, my thoughts are.
No. I mean, like you're looking for everybody's thoughts. So first, we're going to start out. What everybody's going to tell you what their thoughts are.
Okay. I'm
Because I can't tell you what they're thinking.
Captain's telepathic. I'm only empathic. I can only think what they're feeling. So I can just everyone tell me what you're feeling at the moment.
Yeah, Amelia, what are you thinking? What are you thinking and feeling? Because we're both.
The probably impressed with myself, feeling some pride, a little bit of a ego, or yep, but at the same time though, also the frustration of like this dang wheel, or whatever the type of controls are.
All right. Well, that's the only one we care about. Okay, so where's this thing?
Oh,
Oh, go on.
All right, fine.
How are you feeling at the moment?
What's the smart ass thinking?
What have I gotten myself into? And I may stab the captain tomorrow. If he gets it out, I may not stab him today. I may stab him tomorrow. All right, he did a good thing. I'm like, I'm feeling pleased with myself, but confused.
I kind of turn and give like a sidelong glance to the doc, be like, "The fuck?"
And I'll just think back to you. He doesn't like you.
and you guys are also picking up very chaotic thoughts, like break things.
Oh, that spelling BREAK. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I grabbed the colander.
Does
I
it
put it on
feel
my
like?
head.
Is it anger? Does emotionally? Is it more? Is it break things because of frustration? Is it rage? What does it feel like?
It's a combination. It's not so much rage as more as this is what I do.
Okay. So, right.
I'm gonna take a.
It's almost as if you're sensing more like if you were sent like more along the lines of just a smart animal.
Right. Got you.
Okay. I grabbed one of the strainers. I put it over top of the doc's head, like for protection, bro. For protection. You
Like
notice on the side it says Trojan.
It's
Thank you.
real quick. I would say that really the best way to do it is I would say they're primal thoughts.
Okay.
Yes. Makes sense. That makes
Okay.
sense.
So we kind of look at each other. We're only mental here, and we understand what's going on now. So I just kind of back to back and look for this thing. Start rummaging through drawers, cabinets, the lazy Susan, see if it's like spinning on there like a merry-go-round. Like just I'm on this baby.
Why don't you, everybody that's searching, give me insight security checks.
Anything? Is there any kind of weird? I mean, obviously, I know there's lots of obviously all the food's been spilled, but any other unusual smells?
3 to 13.
Okay.
It's a musty. The ship's a little musty, so.
So yeah. Sorry.
That's because we got a Klingon on board. So I got a 3 and a 13.
Well, those are lilacs, okay.
Insight and security. So I got
cool.
2 successes.
I'm looking for 13 or less.
Actually, and
2 successes.
I'm investigating team dynamics. You know what? We're doing teamwork. Does team dynamics account?
Ooh.
Sure.
I got a double success, so that's 3 successes for me.
And 2 from me.
3 for you also?
2.
Okay. Oh, 2? Okay, so basically, all right, the difficulty was 1.
Fantastic.
So
it was staring at us.
The entire time.
So I'm going to tell you this much. You guys are fully banked on momentum. which means you can do your momentum spends now before you lose those particular ones.
Tell us everything. I suppose we need to, okay, so first off, where is it?
It is
inside your strainer on your head.
It says crawling up my leg, which would be even worse.
actually because you're using. Oh no, you guys are just investigating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I'll say just as soon as you guys are going through, you're like opening cabinets and stuff and everything, and then you hear rummaging coming from one of the cabinets specifically.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who opens the door?
No. You open the door. I got the phaser. Go ahead.
Okay.
Phaser on max stun.
Rip the door open.
You're gonna rip the
Blast it
door
with all of my momentum.
I'm gonna use a bit of threat, but it's not gonna be as bad as you think. Right as he opens the door, it breaks out the side of the cabinet. You actually see this thing, and it runs in like out the back part of the galley into that little hallway there, and it runs down because the next hallway was the one where the quarters are and the bathrooms and everything. It runs down that hallway.
So there's more than one way out of the mess hall?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay, fine.
Because it goes, you got cockpit, the hallway,
Mhm.
The galley, mess hall, kitchen, whatever.
Okay.
And then out the back of that is the next hallway.
Okay, well, I'm still shooting with my phaser. With
What-
all that momentum, everything, so we don't lose it.
What does it look like?
What you were able to see is yellow skin, short, skinny yellow skin, fangs, claws, red eyes.
Oh, jeez.
It's Nash's mom?
No, it's my ex-girlfriend. She was a human, but she came from that place. What do you call it? Canada. Actually, they call her honey badger.
Don't say honey badger. You're giving me flashbacks to Far Cry 4. Sorry.
Bill, you said you want to shoot down the hallway?
Yeah, I'm taking this thing out, fool.
Give me a control security, I think.
Okay.
And it's
Start
difficulty.
with shoot.
Actually, I'm gonna say difficulty 3 because you're shooting down the hallway.
Why is it bad to shoot down a hallway? I don't understand. It's not like around the corner.
Because it's not where you were pointing.
I suppose it's moving as well. It's a moving target, I suppose, as well. So
Yeah, but it's not like it was dodging something. Fine, whatever. I don't even care. You think I'm scared of you?
He
I
was
ain't scared of
scared.
you. I ain't scared of you. All right. I
You
wake
just
up every
project-
morning
you just
and see
project-
this Belana Torres looking mofo over here talking about I'm going to yank
Belana
you. Yeah, I ain't
Torres?
scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Okay,
I
so
never
my
said
control
that.
is 8.
In your head, I'll be
Security is
saying,
4.
dude, calm down. You're only projecting because you're worried about losing your investment so soon. It's all good.
That is true.
We're
That is true. Okay, so 12, and then so with a threat of 3. What'd you say? A difficulty of 3? So that
3.
means if I have to roll a 12 or below, now I have to roll a 9 or below.
No, you just need 3 successes.
Oh, now I need 3 success. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what
the difficulty is
below,
the number of successes you
successes.
need to succeed. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
Derek,
hold on.
No, I
didn't mean to
appreciate
jump in there. Sorry.
Thank you.
Hold on. So to
Uh.
be fair, okay, unless if you don't have a focus with firearms or something that would apply to this,
Composure.
you would have to roll. I don't think composer is going to work on that. You would have to roll a 1 to get 2 successes on one of those dice. So hold on.
Mhm, mhm.
But to be fair,
Mhm.
You guys have 6 momentum.
Also,
could-
I've got
you-
team dynamics, and I am shooting, but he opened the door. That was
Yeah, but
teamwork.
what I'm just saying, if you want more dice, you're gonna have to buy one momentum.
Okay. So I'm using 2. How many dice am I using?
You get 2 to start, but before you roll,
Mhm.
if you want, and if you really want to do this, you're really gonna want to buy more dice. So you could buy up to 3 right now. If you do buy 3, you're using all of your momentum.
Yeah. Okay. I'll buy 3 dice.
Okay, so you could roll 5 d20 now.
Okay, and I got to get 12 or under and get 3 successes.
Yes.
Okay, I got a 18 and a 5, so that's 1 success. I got a 3 and a 2. Boom, that does it right there, biznatch. And I got a 15, which, okay. So 3 successes.
All right. So now you're going to roll.
I got to roll again?
Yeah, but these are the d6s.
Oh, okay.
Damage.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna.
It's a stun.
Yeah, but you still got to roll for it.
Okay,
damage.
fine.
So you're gonna roll your the weapon damage, whatever that total was. What'd you say
7.
it was like 7? So you're gonna roll 7 d6s.
Woo.
All right, listen, you're gonna add up your 1s and 2s. 3s and 4s you're not gonna count. And then your 5s and 6s will count as those will just count as 2 also.
Isn't it? I think
So-
5 or 6
so
is I think is 1 and an effect, isn't it?
Yeah, but he didn't tell me his setting, so I'm
Oh,
just saying it.
sorry, yep. Sorry. Oh,
I didn't suggest my setting. I said full stun.
No. I mean,
Maximal stun.
like what your damage effect, because you have a variable damage effect.
Okay, but it's on stun. Okay, so it's just
No, it's
stun. Okay.
right. You said
So
stun.
I could do wide beam stun.
You could do a wide beam.
Might be
but
out
you
as
already
well.
hit. You could make it intense, piercing, which goes through armor, or vicious, which makes it more damaging.
Okay.
But it's still stun.
Okay. So I'll viciously stun him.
Okay, so that any 5 or 6 is going to count as 2. So 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and 5 and 6 is 2.
Okay. So I got So I got 2 6s and a 5. So that right there is 5. I got a 2, so that's a 2. So that's 7. And then I get 3 more dice. So far 7. 3 and 4 don't count, but I got another 2, so that's 9.
9.
That's right.
So
I win the game. I win Star
Hold on.
Wars.
Sorry, which galaxy are you in?
One from a long time ago, very far away.
When it was good.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yes.
When it was really good.
Before they made Discovery.
then I'm going to use
selling
so the way it works normally, if you roll 5 damage, that counts as an injury. I'm going to use a threat to avoid an injury, which means you did damage to him, but you didn't stun him.
There's some horrible squeal or something as it disappears down the corridor.
Yeah. And
While he's doing that, can I shout to Nash and say, it's got out the other exit, try and head it off at the pass? No, try and cut it off.
Okay, all right. I had to turn the other exit.
as you guys are running down the hallway. So wait, you guys are all, who's going where?
I'm following.
I was the
The doc
doctor,
and
we're
I are
heading-
following it, and Nash is going around the other way to cut it off.
There's just one
Yeah.
hallway. There's one hallway.
How can there only be
So
one
we're all
hallway
going
if
the
there's
same
multiple
way.
exits?
You remember the little blueprint I gave you?
The little thing that you freaking drew with Crayola.
Yeah.
I'm kind of imagining, so if you imagine sort of those 2 corners there, so we're in the galley here,
Uh-huh.
and that's outside the door here that we came in. Say, for example, the cupboard it was in was here. We went up to it, opened the door. It's come out the side, gone out the side door, kind of into the same corridor. So we can
It's
cut round and meet it down one. So it's kind of like it's come out further down the same corridor that Nash was outside the door of. Is that right?
Right.
Here, let me give you a little. Let me give you a little drawing.
I'm looking at the blueprint right now. It was done by Crayola.
Careful, they might sponsor.
Nice.
We have a good sponsor to have there.
So it should be hit.
Okay,
So if it's
so
so
look, if this is your galley,
Okay.
okay,
And
this is the hallway it's running down. This is where you shot it right about here. You
so
were
where's
here.
Nash?
He came in here with you guys, didn't he?
No, he was waiting
no,
outside.
Okay,
was
let me show you.
Round the
Guys,
outside.
Can
Round the
we
outside.
can we replicate a
Let's
new
see.
GM? This one sucks.
No, that's even better. So he bursts out the door, past Nash, you fire, they pass
Here's your cockpit.
hitting Nash,
He shoots
hitting that
me.
thing.
That's
Yeah,
the first
so you
hallway
can
that.
see this bolt come flying towards you.
I should have put on piercing.
So these are your quarters. Or,
Hold
you
on,
know,
I can't quite see that.
It's unlike,
sorry.
dude. Yeah.
That's better. Okay, I see.
so
Is
the
that a-
hall. Or
Are
here.
you seriously? Where are the nuts on that thing?
We're
Oh,
getting there.
Jesus.
Oh man. The nuts are down here.
That's the escape pod.
The escape pods.
You know, it's funny you say that because technically,
No.
technically speaking, the escape pods are right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then beyond that, okay, so beyond that, that's your medical.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There's another hallway that runs down the side of medical.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that goes to engineering.
And and then the very back is engineering.
It's the
Gotcha.
butt.
Yes, engineering is the butt.
Okay, so as I'm picturing it, it bursts out the door, past Nash, as he's kind of recovering himself as this thing darts past him. Then this bolt, then this phaser blast that flies past him and almost takes him out as well. So your relationship is going really well.
Stop, guys. I'm sorry. So if engineering's the butt and the rest is the phallus, that means that Doc, you're on the taint.
That's what that smell is. God damn it.
Oh, God.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Nash was headed to engineering, right?
He's as usual. He's headed to the butt.
Okay.
What? Why?
Racing to the butt. Go get that butt.
Oh, God.
Go tap that ass.
Oh, God. What are we doing? Where are we? What am I doing in my life?
We've spent all our momentum. Having now seen this thing, can I make I suppose it would be either insight or reason? No, insight probably. And science roll, again with my xenobiology, to possibly know what this thing is? Or
I would actually tell you you've probably never seen anything like this before.
okay.
But did it bleed? Is it like a blood sample?
Well, no, it's you hit it with an energy beam set to stun.
Yeah, so there wouldn't be any wound, would there?
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have gotten the meat tenderizer on it. Like Thor.
Hold on. What you guys do hear a big blast come out from down the hall.
Yeah. Okay.
Not an explosion, but
Nash
like a
just
blast.
farted.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is there anything that comes on the
Nash,
con where I'm at?
Nash, you heard it come from out of engineering. You
Right.
guys heard it from down the hall. I'm going to go ahead and say, Emilio, you're getting an alert on your screen. And that alert is one of the escape pods is ejected.
Oh, son of a gun.
What?
This thing knows how to use an escape pod? It's a leprechaun. I throw my shoes at it. I make it cobble.
I would say it's just used, and again, I'm not much of my con, but my science is pretty good. It's just using escape pod at warp.
At warp?
We were
Nice.
having a warp on our way to Deep Space Nine. We haven't dropped out of warp as far as I know.
Oh, that's.
So we may want to drop out of warp and see if we can find it.
I mean, we have a tracker on it. Don't we have a tracker on it?
Well, you guys
Tracker
have
on the-
sensors. I mean,
Yeah, we've got sensors.
Yeah.
We should be able to detect it. But yeah, if we get, I suppose.
Captain, this is your call.
Like, did this thing break through our door also? Sorry, because like, remember I said that we closed the door behind us with Nash on the opposite side. So did it broke through the cabinet and then it broke through the door also?
well, the door's open.
The door was closed. Close the door behind us. Don't let anything out.
Star Trek doors. Open the door.
No, but we
I think either way, I think by the sounds of it, if it's got claws, even if the door didn't open, it could probably rip through it. I'm
Man.
guessing.
This thing is freaking Bullet Bill.
We have a lot of work to do on the ship.
We clearly do. Like mouse traps made of titanium.
I think bear traps might be better.
All right. Yeah, I call up, with my comm badge. What do you call it? What am I doing? Billy the Kid. Drop the ship out of warp. One of the escape pods popped in. It stole an escape pod. This thing.
Well, your pilot knows
I-
that, and you're just assuming that because I would say you would know probably that it happened anyway.
Thing. I let everybody else know this is what's going on, just in case. All right, that's it. Do I have like spacewalking gear? Like I'm going out there, man. I'm going out there with the meat tenderizer. Out in space.
Give me back my steak
With
pot.
a meat tenderizer.
Damn right. I'm going out with and I'm going to do a spacewalk, an EVO suit with a meat tenderizer. I'm gonna freaking bash this thing's brains in.
All right.
Can somebody,
Hold on.
Bridges? Can you please go and check to see? Did that was that thing supposed to be a part of the Ferengis stuff, or was it an accidental stowaway? Like the Ferengi, were they only transporting those illegal weapons, or were they also transporting this thing? Look for like little cages.
These are questions you could have asked before you took the job, Captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I'll let you deal with it. All right.
All right. Look, if you want to get an environment suit, you have it on there, but to move quick, it's going to be an opportunity too, which is going to add 2 threat because you guys don't have any momentum.
Wait, what do you mean? To put it on?
Yeah. So sometimes for certain things you need to have. You have to have the opportunity to have that thing available, which is you have to spend momentum for it, or if you haven't, you can give the GM threat instead,
Oh, I see.
and then he can spend it whenever he wants.
Well, I got nothing but threats for the GM at this point. Are we
While
good with
the
them, boys?
captain's doing that, I'm going to go and start running I don't know if I've got the equipment in the sick bay to do it, but start running a spectral analysis on the feces, and then while that's running, head back down to the cargo bay and do what Nash suggested and see if I can find anything that looks like a cage or something that might suggest that this was part of the cargo as well, like some kind of bioweapon.
I suggested that. Nash wouldn't think of something like that.
Okay, calm down. All right. No, you
that's my
thought
answer to
about
it, is
going
yes.
outside in deep space armed with nothing but a meat tenderizer, going after
Take the
small
banana.
animal.
The security ain't done jack. So shut up. Shut your mouth and know your role.
Hang on. Meat tenderizer, rolling pin in the other hand as well, just in case.
Roll.
I need the phaser.
Is somebody really wanting to go out?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I get the 2 threat here.
Mhm. Yeah. Enjoy your threat.
Oh, I will.
Ugly
Don't worry.
bastard.
So you guys will go back to the escape pod then? Is that what you're doing?
As I said, I'm going to go to sick bay, start running some analysis on this fecal sample I've taken, and then go back down to the sick bay. I'll leave them guys to do that. I'm going to try and do some Star Trek sciencey stuff, see if I can find out anything that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna check in with Emilio and figure out where we are, and then like lightly, jokingly suggest like, we can leave the captain, right? We can just leave. Like it wouldn't be an issue.
Oh my god! I took the remote control keys. Beep beep. I put it in park.
As Nesh is walking back down the hallway toward the galley, toward the front of the ship, he hears pattering and scurrying.
It juked us! No! It lost the ship! Oh!
And
We're
in
not
fact,
really-
Nash,
that's fantastic.
Nash, give me
that is fucking brilliant.
Nash, give me an insight security check. I want just
Okay,
a difficulty
all right,
one.
security. Okay, all right.
Difficulty one. So you only
Okay,
need one
what's
success.
how many sided die?
20. So
Okay,
roll two
20,
20-sided dice. Just add insight and security.
Okay, cool. All right. Insight and security 8, and security is at 4. So I got 1 at 8, and 1 at 8 and 1 at 15.
So just one
And-
success.
Yeah, 1 success.
Okay, you turn around. You see this thing come from the area of the other escape pod. Yeah, he juked it.
God.
That's fantastic. Well
And he
played.
runs straight toward the back of the ship.
Okay.
And you start hearing
I'm running,
clunking and shit.
I'm running after it. I'm alerting everybody. There's another one. There's another one. I'm going to kill it. I take out my knife. Like I'm stabbing this one.
So I'm hearing that and I'm just like, oh shoot, okay. I could take care of this one. You got 3 more guys in there who could take care of that one. These things are going down, they're multiplying. They're space bunnies.
I'm telling Emilio, we can leave right now before more of a match. The captain said he's okay. We can leave him.
I start singing Taylor Swift in my mind directly to Bridges.
Why are we doing this? Like
That's right. That's right. You want to leave me? I'm escalating this.
okay,
So-
all right. I get to the engineering room. I have a knife. I've already alerted the rest of my crew what's going on.
Okay, so you chase it back to engineering.
The rest of
Yeah.
your crew? Is
Rest
he
of
really
the
leaving
crew.
me?
Where
Rest of the crew.
How long was this taking? Where would I be? Am I still in the cargo bay, in the med bay, setting up my experiment, or would I be back in the cargo bay by now? Okay,
no,
so
yeah, you're in the metal. Yes, metal.
Medical.
okay,
Medical.
leave what I'm doing, and I'll run to help Nash. Let me think. What am I getting when I'm running down there? Obviously, I can feel how he's feeling. How is this thing feeling? Is it still just the same?
Yeah, it's in total fuck
Okay.
shit up mode.
Okay. I'll run down there then to give him some support with my phaser on set on heavy stun.
Okay. So Nash is heading down toward engineering. You're following up behind him. The captain is out in a spacesuit looking at a empty escape pod. What's Emilio doing?
There's just 2 droids in the escape pod looking at you, rather confused.
10 karma.
I'll bank that. No, sorry.
Well, is there going to be a way to compensate for this janky wheel or helm because I can't be staying awake all the time. Making sure we go the right direction.
I can get you like a 2x4 and we just wedge it to the controls.
We get some rope.
Yeah, I would say, given time, that it's something you guys could repair when
Does
like,
that mean that we've been off course all of this time? So we've not been heading. I know obviously we're heading course for Deep Space Nine, but does this mean then that we've been off course since we left our point of origin?
you don't know right now, but that's a good question to ask him when you see him.
Yeah, and knowing Derek over here, the answer is yes, even if it wasn't
What?
yes until you asked.
I didn't even do
Been
nothing.
I said I'm talking about white Derek, black Derek. Be quiet.
Wait,
Hey,
white
hey,
Derek.
Hey Max, I learned how to be a game master on my own. I learned how to be a dungeon master from Ernie Gygax.
Nice. Very nice. That was cool.
You got to
That
be
was very cool.
you got to be careful what ideas you give me.
Okay. I shall make a note of that for the future.
That being said,
Mental.
I will try to abide by the rules and only do the bad ones when I have threat.
I was going to say, yeah, you've got lots of threat if you can use it, definitely. Fantastic.
But I do have threat. So careful on those ideas.
And we're gonna end up in Romulan space. Is that a Borg cube?
Nash, just as you get to the engineering, and by the way, it looks like somebody set off a fog machine in there, except it's a Starship engineering. You know it's not a fog machine. And
Is that the warp core?
I'm going to use a point of threat to give this thing the initiative. All of a sudden, you just hear him go, this creature go, Greg! And it jumps out of the smoke at you. So he's attacking you. I need... And I roll a complication.
Ooh.
Which the complication gives, I lose threat with that, right?
I seem to remember. I do remember seeing something in the rules that if the GM rolls a complication, it's the players who decide what the complication is. Obviously, it can't be OP, but we get to decide what the complication is.
So,
or rather, it should really be the players or the characters who are present at the time.
Yeah. So Nash, this thing attacked you, totally failed, and rolled a crit failure, which means you get to set the complication for the thing attacking you. Derek, that's you.
Oh yeah, what's up? Oh, sorry. All right, so how many
No. The creature attacked you. It crit failed. So you get to set the complication.
Okay, so
for me.
Okay, I take my knife and I stab it and pin it onto the ground.
So you want to say like you grab it by the neck and to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like it leaps into the perfect position for you to grab hold of it or something like that. That would be the complication.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, do a what would that be? Daring plus security. And by the way, using your knife is lethal.
Yeah.
That means I get a point of.
Okay, so
I get a point of the thing, but that it doesn't matter at this point. So roll your daring plus security.
Daring plus security.
2d20.
Okay, I'm doing it now. Okay, I have my daring is 11. I have one success.
You have one success. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Physical fights. That's one success. That's all you need. Now you're gonna roll damage. So you're gonna roll the whatever your security is plus 1.
Okay.
And D6s. In D6s. So what's your security?
My security is 3. Yeah.
You
No,
don't have any.
Security is 4. I'm sorry, it's 4.
Security's 4, and then plus 1, so 5. You don't have any D6s.
I'm doing it right. I'm using this site for my D6, and I just got a 3.
Well, you're rolling 5 D6s, and you're not adding them.
Oh, 5 D6. Okay.
They're all separate. They're all separate.
Okay.
While this is going on, I'll be thinking back to Bill. Boss is all kicking off. You might want to get back.
All right, I have 3
I still got to rescue this this pod.
What are your rolls?
My rolls were 2, 1, 4, 3, and 5.
2, 1, 4, 3, and 5. So your 4 and your 3 don't count.
Okay.
And then see here the vicious 1. That means that's 2. So you rolled 5 damage. That is actually you actually managed to kill this thing. Do you want to describe how you kill it?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with the describing the killing. Like, just human. This is how you do that.
Idiot.
There's still another one. We can figure out what this is.
No, there's not, you idiot.
Nobody told me not to kill it.
I said we have to determine if it's a part of the cargo that we have to deliver or not.
Nobody told us what was here.
It was implied.
Implied. That says mind reader. Are you? Except for the.
Was it your job to go and see if if there was cages or something like that in there? Wasn't that your job? No, you decided to go on a freaking hunting expedition. Are you a Klingon or a Hiroshin?
You know what?
I'll wait for this to play out. So, Derek, can I bring into play my value here? Pain is but another sensation, because I will feel its feelings at the moment that it dies for a point of determination.
Yeah.
Yay!
The meat tenderizer would at least knocked it out.
You know what? You would have probably eaten it.
So
I'll be quite upset because it's a living thing. It's died. I'll probably run in there while he's holding it, having stabbed it, probably looking a bit pained, probably a few tears. And I'll just say to Nash, did you have to do that?
What was
It kind of came at me. It kind of came at me.
What was the value again? Just so I know.
So my value is pain is but another sensation.
Oh, okay.
Because Dalton's tried to avoid pain, but I can cope with being out in the wider universe because I accept that it's just another feeling.
I gotcha. Now there's the other thing. What's going on in engineering right now with all that smoke and stuff?
That's over to you. My engineering is as bad as my con.
Okay. My engineering is, I'm at a 4. So. So how many
no,
die do I have to? Just do the 120, right?
What do you are you trying to?
determine what's wrong. I'm
Oh,
trying
you want to
to
figure out what's wrong?
Yeah.
Do a I guess you could do either I guess insight and engineering or reason and engineering,
Okay.
depending on how you approach it. Either insight or reason plus engineering, and then
Okay.
do a difficulty 1, but you're rolling 2 dice.
So I suppose
Okay. 2 20s.
insight if you're going for a gut feeling. I suppose reason if you're going to try and reason out what's likely to be happening. Can I? I mean, I do have an engineering of 1. Can I assist?
If as long as he gets 1 success, then you can roll your assist
Cool.
for momentum.
Okay. Yeah, I got 2 successes.
You got
I
2
got 3 and
successes.
8. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go
You roll 1.
insight as well, I suppose. So that'll be 12. Well, I'm sorry, I've got 20.
Oh, you just gave him a complication.
I'm sorry, dude.
Okay. What's the complication?
Well, the complication
You're
is
there.
Yeah, that's the complication.
You know what?
Me
I
or
like
him? Hang
to see you
on,
do this,
who?
Cody.
Me or him?
You know what?
Just keep on throwing him at me. I'll catch him and throw him right back.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do
What?
with the complication. I forget what the exact term of it. Okay. Basically, the containment field is down on the antimatter. You have to repair it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is it's an extended task warp core. You got to repair the warp core, the containment unit. It's magnitude 3. So what that means is the difficulty starts at 3 is your difficulty. And then every break, and I'll talk you through it as we go. Every breakthrough you get, the magnitude reduces down. And with your complication, I just added basically a resistance against you of 1.
What's the resistance? Just that? All that? There's more.
So-
I'm basically going to say that it just got a little more volatile.
Okay. All right. Let's do.
I'm here to assist.
So right now, what you have is
I'm a doctor, not a grease monkey. Sorry.
we're going to do daring plus engineering. You need 3 successes.
Okay.
Now, you don't have any momentum right now, so you can add to the threat pool if you want to get more dice.
So I use 3 dice, right?
Now you use 2 right now,
Okay. 2 right now. Okay. All right. I got it.
but you need 3 successes. So if you want to, now he said he's going to try and assist you, which can build extra, but you really want to try and get as many successes as much chances to get successes as possible.
Right. Okay.
Do
all right,
we get
let's do
any
it.
assistance from the ship for this or not?
Yes, we can use the ship for this. So that'll
so
be an
far-
extra die. And just to make it
so far,
simple,
I
since
got-
I have it in front of me, I can roll that for him. Just to
I
keep
got
it
2
simple
successes.
here. You got 2?
I got 2. Yes, I got it.
Did you want to assist him?
Yes, I'll try. What do you want me to roll? I take it it's going to be control. Is it control and engineering?
It depends on how you're assisting him.
Nash, that's up to you. How would you like me to help you? Consider I have. This is probably the first time I've
Control,
probably
what's
been in an engine room.
Okay. Make sure just we don't die. Like, listen to what I say and we won't die. Well, probably the captain, but that's a whole separate issue.
I'm feeling like I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. So can I suggest daring and engineering?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably more.
So 11 or less.
Hold on. I'd like you to take an extra point because I'm going to use what I know also because I can still sense what's going on. And I'm going to use my commanding officer to give +1 point of discipline.
Oh, fantastic. So that gives me 12 or less and I rolled a 2. I don't have any focuses that would apply. Oh, environmental hazards. Would that apply?
Not yet. We're not on a planet.
No, because that
Antimatter?
If this thing is venting gas, we're in an environmental hazard.
yeah, but he's trying to repair the
Okay, that's fine.
damage.
That's fine. No worries. Well, I got a 2, so that is an extra one. It's an extra
Okay.
success.
So that's 3 successes at this point. Let's see if we get a momentum for you. So I'll do engines and engineering. So it's a 12 is the target number, and I got you guys another success.
Cool.
So you got a momentum build on that. Now,
Let's
Nash, what is your engineering?
Oh, I'm sorry. My engineering is at 4.
4. Okay, you're gonna roll 6 6-sided dice.
Okay. Ready?
Let me know what your
Okay.
totals are.
Can I? Oh,
All
sorry.
right, two 6-sided dice, right?
No. You're gonna roll 6 6-sided dice.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
Let me know what your numbers are.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
What
Derek.
is-
Can I? Sorry, just because it was applied to Zord. Can I use my point of determination to create an advantage to counteract the complication that we had? Make the next bit a bit easier.
Say it one more time. You want to use your
I've got a point of determination from my value. One of the things I can spend it on is to create an advantage. We had a complication. Can I make that advantage that we've negated the complication that we created?
yeah.
So everything now should be a bit easier.
Yeah. So that's a
So should bring it down to a difficulty 2?
no, that's just get rid of the complication, which
Okay.
was a resistance.
Yeah. So
What were you using to get rid of it? It was the determination?
I was using my point of determination, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Because the
what,
resistance would have been taking 1 off our overall successes, wouldn't it? So
all right, what were your rules there?
well I don't
my
need
roll-
I'm sorry.
Nash,
No,
Derek?
no, sorry, Doc. Oh, mine. Okay.
No, that's good.
I got
60.
3. I got 3 3s, a 5, a 1, and a 2.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, 5. Okay, good deal. That's good. All right, so you get 1 breakthrough. That means the next roll you're going to have, it'll be a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Your difficulty comes down. For the time being, what is the captain and the pilot doing?
Pilot.
I'm going to ask the computer and find out where we are, how far off target, or how much time and distance we've put between us and Deep Space Nine.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, do a just do an insight and con. And if you have any focuses, that'll apply also. Difficulty 0, so you're basically building momentum.
Okay, so it said insight and con, so I need 12 or lower.
Yeah.
I fail. I have a 15 and an 18.
Oh, okay. What's the captain doing?
Can I be an advisor to him? Let him re-roll a d20?
Do you have that as a talent?
Yeah. Yes, one of my talents is advisor.
Yeah, as long as over to con, yeah. Over to
Okay.
communicator. Yeah, re-roll one of those D20s.
Okay.
Not that one, the other one.
Well, close. I got close, but still failed. I have a 13.
Okay, so because it was difficult, you just didn't build any momentum. It was difficulty 0. Basically, you were able to figure out exactly where you guys are at. You're not that far off. Just, it had only been since it had gotten up there and started messing with things.
Okay.
Was I able to spacewalk to the released escape pod?
Yeah, you got
Awesome.
to it.
Okay. And I'm going to call over to Emilio. Hey, Billy the Kid there, bud. Can you, men at work, can you fire over the grappling line? We don't have a tractor beam, right?
No, you got tractor beam.
Oh,
you can
all right.
tractor
Hey,
it.
listen, coordinates right here for the tractor beam, but I want you to hold on for a minute, all right?
Okay.
And I'm just going to, got my magnetic boots on, but I'm going to sit down on the outside of this thing and just kind of look out. Just think a little bit.
Contemplate the universe.
Yeah. Dive
Yeah.
deep. Surface wisdom.
All right. While they're doing that, Nash, give me another daring engineering roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 2 this
D20,
time.
right?
Yeah, 2d20. Okay. Difficulty is 2.
Ready? Done.
Also, just so you know, if you have a value that will tie to it, you can use your point of determination. If you have a value that can apply to this situation, and that'll give you basically 2 successes right away.
Okay. All right. Engineer what again?
No, if you have a value. I'm just saying that's an option.
I don't have anything that works with this.
Okay. So just do your daring and engineering. 2d20, 2 successes.
All right. Okay. I got my daring in 3 and 11. I got 3 and 12. Yeah, I got a success.
You got one. How many successes?
I think I got like 1 success because it was 7 1 to 12, and my daring is 11.
But plus your engineering.
Yeah, my engineering's 4.
So your daring is how much?
11.
So you need a 15 or less. So that's 2 successes.
Oh yeah, okay. I got 15
Yeah,
altogether.
Would you like me to assist again? I'm at a console. I seem to have done something right.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's get more hands.
Same run again, Derek?
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, no, I got an 18.
All right. Derek,
Stabbing a button.
Roll
66 again, Derek. 66.
Okay. 6. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Rolling. All right. Rolling them now. Okay. I got 17 altogether.
No. I need them individually.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I got 3, 6, 1, 5, and 2.
3, 6, what?
3, 6, 1, 5, and 2.
1, 5, 2. 3, 6, 3, 6, 1, 5, and 2. I need one more.
Oh.
It was 66.
Oh. Okay. And another 2.
Oh wow. That don't count. That does. Holy shit. That's 2 more
Really
breakthroughs.
bad?
No, that's good. You got 2 more breakthroughs on that. You actually managed to contain everything, get everything squared away on that.
What can I say? Klingons are brilliant.
I'd explain the other half.
We're love machines as well. That's why there's so many of us.
With centimeter Peters.
Klingons,
So did I confuse you with metric?
Oh, okay. All right, Romulan. Nobody knows. No one can tell you apart.
I'm not a Klingon. I'm a Betazoid. Oh man.
If it looks like engineering is okay,
dynamic's gonna be
I'm going to go and examine the body of this thing.
Yeah, please.
You go and you look at it upon first sight. It's hideous. It's an ugly son of a bitch.
You're okay. For crying out loud, this isn't hard, Doc. Stop looking at the Klingon. Look at the thing that he killed.
You know, I already killed one thing
That's
today.
where I'm going
and
wrong.
I have no problem. I have no problem killing a fleshy ape that evolved from mud. Mud.
That would be suicide.
Huh?
That would be suicide.
It's nothing you've ever seen before, though.
Okay, so my first thought is to take it back to take it back to medbay and get it contained there.
Okay. All right. What's everybody else want to do? Kind of working toward wrapping things up.
We could bring this pod in. What's another movie that Emilio Estevez was in?
Wolverines.
Young Guns. Oh yeah. Hey, Red Dawn, bring us in.
Quack, 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 quack.
Mighty
quack,
Ducks.
quack.
Okay, calm down. You're not going to do all of them.
Hey, fun fact, I saw a kid wearing a Mighty Ducks hockey jersey today. And this kid was like, I love this kid.
Wow.
I know, it's wild. Okay, so the captain's here. He's ducked in.
Yeah, and we'll say that you guys, given the amount of time that you need, it reattaches just fine. You're able to reattach the escape pod and everything.
Were you riding it back in like a bucking bronco?
You know it.
Yeah.
Or like Bridges' ex-girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah. Hey,
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to presume, but
True.
All right. Let's take her out to deep space. Oh, so listen, was this thing part of the freaking cargo or what?
It looks like it might have either stowed away in there or might have been put in there as kind of like a
space rat.
Yeah, basically.
Space rat.
Just a giant space rat.
So
You wanted me to save vermin?
So is it possible then that it was put in there by the Ferengi as a way of getting back at the guy we're supposed to be delivering this to? Is there anything it was? I don't know. I don't really have any. Well, I've got security of 4, so try and determine whether it was actually put in there on purpose or whether is it impossible to tell.
I don't see how it'd be possible to tell. I mean, obviously it could be one of a couple of things that could have found its own way in there. And I mean, it's not small, so it's not like it's snuck in through the cracks or anything. It's we're talking about a 3.5 foot tall thing. Maybe 4 foot tall.
Oh, is that big?
Yeah, and
So it might have been in the box when they loaded it and hadn't noticed it was there, or something like that. Or
so that's an opinion you'll have to form on your own. Did it sneak in there, or was it put in there intentionally?
Either way, we need to fix the crate and everything else and make it look as good as new for when we deliver this stuff. Also, I want to try and go deeper in my mind and try and remember, what did this thing yell at Bridges before it jumped at him? Grillic?
Something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to capture a Borg and see if it's got it on the species on record.
Well, I got some things in xenobiology. Maybe I can take a look at it when I can take a look at it. All right.
Yeah. Same.
One of my focuses.
Same. So we can go in, pop round to medicine. I can check you over while you're there because you did get into combat and I have to check that you're okay. So
in the meantime, we should also put this thing in some kind of containment, like force field containment, just in case it regenerates.
I don't know. Have we got anything like that on the ship? I don't know if we.
I'll spend 2 threats so we have it. It's the end of the game. What can you do?
I would say a ship like this has some kind of, I wouldn't say like a
Brig.
morgue, but it definitely has a way of containing, in case somebody were to die on the travel, they could,
Yes,
It's a
preserve a
big enough
body.
ship.
Like
I'm sure it's got a glove compartment, right?
we would have like a medical stasis field we could put it in.
Yeah, so, like some sort of field.
Yeah.
Like, a ship like this, it would, just say for whatever reason, just a crewman just happened to, die of old age or something, or got into an accident, they would have to find a way to keep them essentially what we would say today is on ice until they could get them to a morgue, so.
Absolutely. People get trapped in the airlock with ridges on their head all the time.
You know what? See, and just wonder why everybody
Listen,
hates
species 842, jackass. I could sit here and wait for you to come up with a proper response, but I've got things to do, okay?
He's helping. We're helping each other doing the medical thing on this. So yeah, you go do what you've got to do. We'll get on with this.
All right.
Right.
So
our survival is more important than me whooping your ass. Oh.
All right. So
that's the same laugh I had at Chris Claremont when he said he wanted to
Well, listen, as much as I got to rag back on you, you did kind of save the day today.
Yeah.
Like you killed the thing,
tried.
you secured the breach, you freaking
Fixed the
secured
engine.
the engine, like the containment breach, and like you really did kind of freaking over and above.
Yeah, definitely. Now just fix the navigation so we can get to Deep Space Nine.
And then take a goddamn shower, and we'll be fine.
Right.
You know what? I'm getting.
And this is, guys, this is like, you think when you're watching a Star Trek episode that they pretty much handle that little things like that off camera between episodes.
No, yeah, we're not starting with material, are we, really?
That being
This
said,
is Star Trek meets Archer. Star Trek meets Archer because like most of the time it's just hilarious back and forth. Like,
so
we will kill each other, but we're more likely to kill other people.
What I want to know
Hey, you don't
is,
kill my captain. That's my job.
what is the title of this episode?
Space Leprechaun.
Space Leprechaun, yeah. I was going to say,
or Space Gremlin. Space Gremlin.
Or I like Space Rat.
What's that? What's that episode from Twilight Zone?
Terror at 10,000 feet.
20,000 feet.
So what would the equivalent of distance be? Terror at 10,000 parsecs.
Yes.
Terror in the darkness is split base.
So it just means that at some point one of us would have to go, there's something in the ship.
Yeah, that's right. William Shatner was in that episode. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I still think John Lithgow did it better. John Lithgow did it better.
Well, no. I don't know about that.
So is that what we're calling it? Terror
I
at
don't know
10,000 parsecs?
but yeah. I'd vote for that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Terror at 10,000 parsecs.
I love it.
Hey, this show is at least better than The Gift did.
That's a low bar.
Okay, so on the back of your character sheets,
Oh,
put S1E2 and then the title Terror at 10,000 parsecs. And let's see here, Max, you're the only one that used a value, correct?
I believe so.
All right, so
while I was in space, for the sake of conversation, I did even say dive deep, surface with wisdom. So when I was out there, I did want to meditate. I could explain why when everything's finished, but I was just giving you a heads up.
okay, Hold on 1 second, Bill, and I'm going to get you on that. Max, whatever number of, like, if you were, all right, so you have what, 4 values, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so whatever number value that is.
Number 3.
Okay, so put next to the episode on the back of the sheet that you have.
Yep.
Put V3 for your third value, so you know which one you used. And then did you used it positively, right? Because you didn't challenge it, right?
Didn't challenge it, no.
Okay, so put a plus also. That means you used it positively.
Got it.
And then Bill, for when I'm gonna send you guys a screenshot of the current rules that are the updated rules for how to use the values. But well, no, the actual use of values never changed. You have to, if you're gonna use the value mechanically, Bill, you gotta let me know. Like, hey, I'm using the value, and this is what I'm using it for.
I see. I was using it for if I can't use it for anything, then so be it. I just wanted to use it, like, take a moment, let them do what they're doing, and meditate out in the deep space.
But you have to tell me you're using a value too, so I know.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, he's using a value, and then
Okay.
and then usually that gives you you use a point of because you start the game with a point of determination. You use a point of determination usually, and what that does is it'll buy you your first die as if you rolled a 1. So you literally set your first die down on a 1, which is 2 successes right away.
Okay.
And then you roll your next 2, and if you're going to buy 2 more, you can buy 2 more. But it's basically a way to start off with 2 successes. You can use determination without using a value to avoid an injury. That's like the only time you can use determination without a value. But there's a few other things you can use values for. Real quick.
I've got them here on my sheet because the sheet that I found online has got different spends for determination on it.
Yeah.
So it's got moment of inspiration, so re-roll all dice in your pool. A surge of activity, immediately perform another task. Make it so, create an advantage, which is how I used it. Or challenge a value. So if something happens that forces you to challenge that value, you can choose to do so.
And then you end up changing it at the end of the session.
Yeah, you have to kind of cross it out temporarily. You can't use it for the rest of the mission, but at the end of it, you can choose to then amend that value based on what you've learnt by challenging it in the current episode.
So, that'll wrap this session up. If you want to go ahead and shut the recording off.
Cool.
And then we can...
I have a question for you guys.